Audio test. Video test. Audio test, video test. Audio test. All right, we have audio and we have video. All right. Hello, everyone. I am Blazar Gaming, playing World of Warcraft, Battle for Azeroth. And last night we went to Uldur. And I got to take my Shadow Priest. So this is the very first boss, Talak. My Shadow Priest's name is Tisto. And there we go. I came in 8th place. Here's one of our tanks. Here is our other tank. So I came in ahead of 3 other DPSs. So we had 11 DPSers. I came in 8th on my Shadow Priest. I was happy with that. I don't think my Shaman on my first boss kill did this much DPS. And as far as taking damage, I was at the bottom. So I stayed out of trouble. Healers didn't have to worry about me. So I call that a super success. My first time in with this character. Now, we can watch this fight. This is as big as I can get the screen without it doing weird stuff. If I go full screen, then you end up only getting (25%). You don't get to see the whole thing because of my 4K to 1080p conversion through the Elgato card. I would be able to see it in 4K, but for some reason it gets translated into just the top 25%. So, as a normal Shadow Priest, damage ramps up slowly because you got to get the dots out. Second phase. Everybody's still alive. We're focusing on the ad, since Talak doesn't really take any damage during this part. Elevator still dropping. At some point they get out of my range, but it didn't matter. It ended. And then I had to go track down the ad. I avoided the sanguine cone attack. Off tanks running around taking on the blobs. I didn't quite avoid that one. People dropping red stuff on me. So I put my shield on myself and then ran out and dropped the red stuff. When I put my shield on myself, it also makes me move faster. So and that was the end of it. And I got nothing. Just as I said there, nothing. I got nothing. So I didn't get anything on the first boss. I finished 8th in DPS and last place in damage taken. So I did very well. Very, very well. Next boss, Mother. I came in 6th in DPS this time, just barely behind the warrior who was in 5th. So I did better on Mother. But there's a lot of movement in Mother. And I have dots, damage over time, so I don't know if my shaman's ever done this high on Mother, just because of the fact the shaman's casting all the time. Well, I guess I am too on my Shadow Priest, but I've got good strong dots, damage over time spells. And as far as damage taken, I was 15th. So I did better in the DPS rankings, a little bit worse in the damage taken rankings. I went in to the raid at 338 eye level, 338 eye level. So this fight starts at 2250. I looked these up before the stream. I'm in group number 3. I did discover you can cast while you're being blown by the wind, but you have to be careful not allow yourself to get blown too far back into the fire. Uh-oh. The tank on the other side of the wall didn't keep aggro on all the globs, so some of them came over here and we had to take care of them. Had to stun them. Somebody quickly stunned them, which was very nice. Nice that they were paying attention, because we're not used to the globs coming through the gate back to us. They usually stay on over there. Allowed the wind to blow me off of the fire. So, group 3, we're headed over. I just noticed one of my little apparitions went through the barrier over towards the boss. That was pretty cool. You can't really target and shoot through the shield, but my apparition said, I don't care, I'm going after the boss. Now, at this point in time, we discovered something interesting. We were not getting any lasers. We did not get any lasers. I don't know if that's RNG or a bug, or they changed normal raids to not have any lasers. I don't know. We go this whole fight with no lasers. I keep looking back. Like, where are the lasers? What's going on? We get wind, we get the fire underneath our feet, but we get no lasers. Liz has some kind of a add-on that announces stuff, and it says laser cooldown side 000. So I'm thinking there may have been a bug or something. They could have changed it to where, no. At this point, I begin to suspect, are we in LFR instead of normal? But no. The people who were getting drops were getting 355 drops. 355 is. Now I was a little late going, well, I was the last one of group 3, I guess, going through the shield here. Oh, and then a bunch of people went through at one time. So I probably could have come through earlier. I wasn't paying attention to when somebody did die. One of our healers died somewhere early on, but we still have plenty of healing. So we were probably had more healers than we needed, really. But still, we're in room 3 now, where everybody does double damage. And no laser beams. And there we go. Nothing. And I got nothing. You heard me say it there. Nothing. So that was Mother. Finished 6th. Just ahead of the shaman there. Low on the damage taken. Fetid Devour. I came in 10th at 7.8k DPS. So some of these guys only have their one character, I guess. And see, I'm on my Shadow Priest because we're doing normal, and then I moved to my Shaman when we're doing progression. These guys do progression with these characters. So they're our top DPSers, of course, on normal. And these meleeers. Well, I think he's a meleeer too. Yep. Nope. Okay. That's a elemental shaman. I wonder whatever happened to our enhancement shaman. We used to have an enhancement shaman that would go with the sun. Maybe they switched from enhancement to elemental. I don't know. So I came in 10th. I don't even see me over here. So I took 0 damage on that fight. I took no damage. Never done that before. I don't even show up on the list of damage taken. But 7.8k is good DPS for my 338 Shadow Priest. And this fight starts at 40-30. Like I said, I looked these up before my stream. Let's see me take 0 damage. I got out of the way of the cone. I'm looking for ads. I don't. Oh, there's an ad down there. But I turned back to the boss. So the whole first set of ads, I didn't take the ads, but it didn't look like anybody else is either. Yeah, nobody DPS the ads at all. So he eats the first one. He gains a little health back, and then he goes and eats the second one. We're supposed to take out one of the ads. But on that very first set of ads, nobody. I didn't see anybody. I still have taken no damage. Now I switch to the ad. So, there's a few people that switch to the ad. Yep, the hunter, the shaman. I put dots on. I put my dot on the other one, just to have it tick down while I'm fighting this guy, and he goes and eats it minus my dot. So he didn't get a full. He didn't get a full belly full that time because I put my dot on the one guy. I've still taken 0 damage. And I'm so close to everything that does damage. Okay. And as you heard me say there, I got nothing. Came in 10th in DPS at 7.8k. Took 0 damage. Now, this next fight, well, as they were pulling ads, they accidentally pulled Vectus, so they ran him on through and reset him. This one's the interesting one. I don't know how. Well, I'll show you what was interesting about it. You see me way down on the DPS here. So it looks like, hey, he must have died early. I'm way down on damage taken. But I didn't get to see the end of this fight. And I'll show you why. You think, oh, you must have DC'd. Nope, be patient. So maybe I disconnected if I didn't get to see the end of this fight. And I ended up so low, and what happened? I'll show you. This fight started at 40-30. It couldn't have started at 40-30. So I wrote that down wrong. Maybe it was 50-30. Let's see where we are here. Okay, they're still doing trash. Still doing trash. Okay. We haven't started yet. Oh, that was fed at 101.20. My fault. 101.20. So yeah, why did 101.20? Okay. So we set up our 3 groups. Melee, left and right. They forgot to remove these things. Okay, good. Somebody finally removed those. Nope. Well, I don't know. All I know is at one point there was way too many icons on the screen and I couldn't tell what's what. But it looked like we had too many too close together here, so. But I still wasn't sure. But yeah, we've got there I go. I say, so many people got things over their heads. It's. See, then I saw the moon. I thought, no, the moon's not one of them. So I brought this Omega Vector up to the melee group because we had too many back here in the range groups. It was a rough start. And there I go saying about there's so many icons on top of people's heads that it's hard to tell what's going on. Whoever places the icons on people's heads didn't clear them after the last. We really should be able to do this without putting any icons on the board. People should know to stay to the left or the right or in melee. Duh. It's not rocket surgery. So I was looking for a circle to go stand in, but everybody got to him before me. So now we're just dodging the blood spikes or whatever they are. So I dotted up Vectus again. There's 2 Omega Vectors up in melee. So one of, 2 Omega Vectors up in melee. So one of them is going to be Vectus. So one of them is going to be Vectus. So one of them is going to be Vectus. So one of them is going to be Vectus. So one of them is going to be Vectus. So one of them is going to be Vectus. So one of them is going to be Vectus. So one of them is going to be Vectus. So one of them is going to be Vectus. So one of them is going to be Vectus. So one of them is going to be Vectus. So one of them is going to be Vectus. So one of them is going to be Vectus. So one of them is going to be Vectus. So one of them is going to be Vectus. So one of them is going to be Vectus. So one of them is going to be Vectus. So one of them is going to be Vectus. So one of them is going to be Vectus. So one of them is going to be Vectus. So one of them is going to be Vectus. So one of them is going to be Vectus. So one of them is going to be Vectus. So one of them is going to be Vectus. So one of them is going to be Vectus. So one of them is going to be Vectus. So one of them is going One of them should have come back. Okay, so we got one now. We've got the circle, they've got the star, and they've got the diamond. So now we're back in good shape again. Should only have one omega vector per group. Because if the omega vector hops to the same person, two of them, it's pretty bad. I've been pretty good about switching to the ads after every, I forget what it's called, gestation. I started to say digestion. Gestation. So after every gestation, you got to switch to the ads. Now we're in a second phase again. I moved back in case some circles appeared. Now I'm dodging spikes. Somebody missed a circle up front, so we got an ad. When my health got lower, I said, I'm moving back closer to some healers. I just said, I smell smoke. So I could smell smoke. So I stopped. I just parked my guy over here out of the way and got up and went to see if one of my computers was melting down. Now, watch out for eardrums. In a minute, you'll hear the fire alarm go off. I warned you. All right. Needless to say, I told my guild buddies, there's a fire. I've got to go. I hope to see you soon. So I think I muted the mic. I went and grabbed my keys. If you exit the building, you can't get back in without your keys. So I grabbed my keys because I've got a magnetic thing to get back into the building. And I headed to the stairwell. And I headed down. And some people in the stairwell said the fire was on the 3rd floor. I'm on the 7th. So I stopped at the 3rd floor, and somebody was knocking on a guy's door. He says, the fire's out on his balcony. So we grabbed fire extinguishers. The guy opened his door, and we ran in with our fire extinguishers and put out the fire on his balcony. But he's in the same, he was right below me, 4 floors. So his balcony is directly underneath my balcony. That's why I smelled smoke early before the fire alarms even went off. I could smell smoke because he was just 4 floors below me. So we put the fire out. The fire department, of course, they came anyway because they have to. This is a high-rise building. Can you imagine if a fire department decided not to come to a fire in a high-rise building, yeah, the loss of life could be immense. So after we put the fire out with the fire extinguisher, I didn't get to the fire extinguisher. I grabbed the fire extinguisher out of the hall. We've got one on every hall at each end. And just as I was getting to the balcony, somebody else had grabbed a fire hydrant out of the laundry room and had put it out. So I put my fire hydrant back and headed back upstairs and told everybody who was who was coming down the steps that we got the fire put out. So I didn't see how that, let's see. I didn't see how this ended. Let me turn the volume down. Okay. Okay, the fire alarm stops. Nope, that's when I hit the mute on the microphone. Grabbed my keys and ran out the door. And I just stood here. So, yeah, there's a few people down. Oh, there's several ads. They got overwhelmed. They're wiping. Like I said, I didn't know what happened to this fight because I was running downstairs grabbing a fire hydrant. Yeah. Ah. I got beat on. And at some point since I was stuck out here dead, they decided the best thing to do was to kick me out of the raid while I was away, which was probably a good decision. There we go. They kicked me from the raid, which put me out here. All right. So that's what happened there. And then they fought him again. Because when I came back, they were fighting him again. So then they invited me back to the raid. When I came back and gave them the news, I was still alive. So then we went after Zet. I came in 9th, 6.8k. And I took more damage this time. 8th. Let's go see why. All right, this fight starts at 137. At this point, after Fetid Devour, I forgot. 137.57. After the Fetid Devourer, it dropped a cape, and I rolled for it, so I got this cape. So here's Zek. I'm back in the raid again. We're avoiding the donuts. We stay close together, so if you get the purple thing above your head, and there's somebody who got one, and we're all running away from them because they didn't get out. But nobody died. We got lucky. Usually if you don't get that chain lightning out of there, sometimes 1 or 2 people die. So far, things are going pretty well. Everybody's still alive. Zek's at about just under 60%. So we went into phase 2, the big spider bosses. I popped my shield here because that makes me run faster. And then I started healing myself because I can. Dropped my cloud and then ran back in. Somebody hit a cloud. That's where the big green guy came from. Somebody hit a cloud. Wasn't my cloud. My cloud's still way back there. I know we don't really have to go that far away to drop the clouds, but you see what happened to one that was dropped closer. He blew up and the whole raid took a lot of damage. That's why you don't step in clouds. You get those big green guys and then they explode. See, people are pretty good about dropping the clouds way back against the wall. The one hunter over here, he dropped his back there against the wall too. These spider bosses are spawning closer to those clouds than I like to see. Notice the druid was way back there dropping his cloud, way back there. You don't really have to do that. You don't have to go that far away. If people would just not step in the clouds, you don't have to take them far. But we've got people who step in clouds, so I take mine far. They were having trouble keeping this second spider ad. Yeah, I'm explaining about this power right here. My void form. It shoots out all directions. So when we've got ads that are sheeped and ads that are CC'd, I can't use that power. So that lowers my DPS. Because I do more DPS in void form, but I can't press the void form button for risk of breaking CCs. So it lowers my DPS. Sure, they could re-CC them, but I'd rather be a team player. Now the orb. I'm in perfect place for the orb. And then somebody else jumped in here too. Birdie did. So we ended up, I couldn't get out away from him fast enough. I don't know why he came in and took it when I was already there. I think that's Birdie right there. It's an arcane mage. But I was already standing there in the circle to take the orb. And he ran in there, stood right next to me. And I thought, what's he doing? And then I tried to run out, but it was too late. But what in the world's this guy doing? He's an experienced raider. Unless he thought my little tiny gnome shadow priest was somebody's pet. And not an actual player. Maybe he thought I was somebody's pet. I'm saying burn him down, burn him down. There we go. So I ran up to loot. And I got a ring. I got this ring right here. Ring of the Infinite Void. Crit Mastery ring. So I got the cape. Haste Mastery. Got the ring. Crit Mastery. That bumped me from 338 to 341. Again, I came in 9th place. But as I explained during the fight, there were times I couldn't go into void form because we had ads that were CC'd. And not sure. I couldn't see me doing anything particularly wrong to take as much damage as I did. Everybody just takes damage. I didn't see that I messed up where I could have avoided some damage. Nothing I could see. I did take an orb. And the way, when you take an orb at the end of its duration, you get CC'd. Or mind controlled. You get MC'd, mind controlled. And then your fellow raid members have to DPS you to get you out of mind control. And that's why I took so much damage. So it was self-inflicted. The interesting thing is, yeah, there's Birdie. Birdie, I think, was the one that came over and took the orb with me when he should not have. Mistake. And then I couldn't get away from him quick enough. When I saw he came into the circle and he wasn't going to move, I thought. Then I tried to run out, but it was too late. I thought, what's this guy doing? Unless he thought I was somebody's pet, like I said. And then they asked me to switch to my shaman. Because we were going to go attempt Zol. And we haven't gotten Zol down yet. So they wanted me to switch to my higher DPS character. Which I did. My shaman. Zol, first attempt. I am way down on DPS here. Not sure why. We'll go look and see what happened. Because my Shadow Priest could have done more DPS than that. Let's go see what happened. To 2117. Our whole strategy here was to AoE everything up there. Hit Zol as hard as we can. That's why they popped. Heroism. It was DPS Zol as fast as possible. As much as possible while AoE cleaving down the rest of the mobs. That was our strategy. Of course, then they had to take the big guy out away. Well, no. I don't know why the big guy's right here. If he's not in the middle of AoE cleave, which he should be.
Got off to a rough start.
Oh, I just said I got off to a rough start. Okay, I got the fire. So I moved away from everybody like you're supposed to. I was going to turn around to start purging, but we have a priest who did a mass dispel. So I didn't have to start purging those little guys. Again, I'm inside the healing rain like I'm supposed to be. Birdie's out here away from the... Oh, Birdie was out waiting for sheep. Waiting to sheep the next ad. But the ad got too close. A moonkin dotted it. It didn't get sheeped. Well, it got sheep, but you know, after it was already too close and dotted, dotted by our moonkin. So at this point, things, yeah, we've got people being feared all over the place. It's just a big mess. I think I had some kind of a dot on me or something. There was somebody didn't get the fire out. So I died early. That's why my DPS is so low. And they called a wipe. The next attempt. I'm at 9.6 DPS. So I did a whole lot better in DPS. And took almost no damage. So the next attempt I do a lot better. It starts at 228. No, yeah, 224. This was our last attempt because we were running. Some people had to leave. So I've got everything except Flask because I'd moved my Flask to my Shadow Priest. So far so good. People are getting the fires out. I guess the priest is mass dispelling the little stuff. I'm at 14k DPS right now. That's crazy. Yeah, my Shadow Priest can't do that. But that was because I had popped all my cooldowns. So now I'm slowly dropping. I'm down in the 12s now. We've got Zol below 50%. Looks like. Things are still going well. People with the fire are way out there. Priest is mass dispelling them. So perfect job by the priest. Everybody's still alive. So far, so good. We've got these guys CC'd. There was the explosion. The guys are still CC'd. Everything's going well. We're focusing down the big thing. We're going after ads. I got the death thing. So they weren't dispelling the death off of us. So we jumped off. You can dispel that to keep us from jumping off. And I just said that. They didn't dispel my... So either people didn't know that you could dispel those and they just let us all run off to our death. So I think that's one piece of information people didn't realize. Shamans can who all can dispel besides a priest? And they called it quits there because it was time. It was 10:39 Eastern time. So they ended it there. So who all can dispel in World of Warcraft? I know priests have a dispel. I can purge enemies, but not friends. So it's possible we only had one person who can dispel. Can druids dispel? Who else can dispel besides a priest? I don't know. Plug my iPad in. So that was last night's rating. Complete 4 Azeroth world quests. $340 plus belt. Yeah, I can use that belt. I'm at $335. It's crit and versatility. Yeah. Yeah. So complete 4 world quests in Drustvar. We can do that.
What can I do for you?
Let me stretch my legs while I'm flying. Get my water thermos. So yeah, the fire alarm right in the middle of my raid last night was kind of annoying. But I don't know how the guy started a fire on his balcony or how a fire started on the balcony 4 floors below me. I don't know what's going on down there. Only thing I can think of was the guy on the third floor must have had an illegal grill. What I mean by an illegal grill is we're only allowed to use electric grills on our balconies. No gas grills, no wood burning stoves. Only gas grills. Only electric grills. So he may have had an illegal gas grill, and it caught fire. If so, he will be fined heavily.
Some earth elementals have been infused with Azerite and are going crazy. Put them down and absorb their Azerite.
What was that flying by? Just some albatrosses. 78%. Wonder what happened to the other guy that was helping me over there. That joined in on my fun. He just kind of disappeared. $93%. Because he never even looted the big guy up there. That's why I couldn't. Mine the.
Shame that Azeroth is driving the elements out of control.
Couldn't mine the
For us to be put in
elemental.
business.
That guy disappeared. There aren't any more of these over here. That's okay. But there's plenty in Drusvar. Stuff we can do. Let's see. Oops, not what I meant to do. We could go do the 2 Tortolin ones.
Don't get many travelers here.
See, I want to accomplish this. Oh. This. Drusvar. And then get some new legs. The ones I've got are... No, wait. Waist. A new waist. I've got a 335. So it would be a slight upgrade. Just a slight. I've got a 335, so I'll get a 340 with a chance to Titan Forge to a...
I've collected many things over the years. See if you can match them.
Oh. That's why I didn't get my water walking. I gotta put it back. I switched those during raid.
Hero rates and estimated
Don't need water walking during raid. At least not in Ulder. Fireman, Batman. Fireman, Fireman. Mech. Spike. Gem. Wisp. Batman. Pirate. Jaws. Jaws. Wisp. Gem. Pirate. Spike. Mech.
Petroleum begins its life amidst great danger. Get these turtles here on the beach. Defend them as they make for the safety of the ocean.
Time for quick draw McGraw.
You look like you can appreciate a good story.
Quick draw McGraw. Crabs and gulls. Keep the crabs and gulls from taking out the little turtles trying to make it to the water.
A turtle made it to the water.
Yay, a turtle made it to the water.
A turtle made it to the water.
Yay! Now one more.
You hero.
One more. Let's go try that one. Just because. I'll try that one too. I don't need the dagger, but if it Titan forges, to a purple, then I'll be able to use my shield. Who are these guys?
Scouts have reported a dangerous enemy is lurking nearby. Take it out.
It's got to go down. There's a lot of people down here. Oh, it's not a lot of people. It's just a lot of imps. That's funny. Thought there was a lot of people down here, but nope. It's just one warlock. Just one warlock. This is a quest I haven't seen before. Mac, Mick, and Ernie. This one's new to me. I'm hoping to get a Titan Forge on a dagger. And no, it didn't Titan Forge. Bummers. It stayed blue. Let's look at it though. A blue dagger. A 330. See, I've got a shield. A 355. Where is it? A 355 shield. So I was hoping this would proc higher. Because I'm actually using a 355 staff. If this had procced up to about 355, then I could use my shield. But, hey, you can't always get what you want. But if you try sometimes, you just might find you get what you need. Get what you need. Alright. Now let's go try this one. My cloak is still my weakest. I'm still wearing a 325 cloak. I need a cloak. I got a cloak on my Shadow Priest last night. But I need a cloak on my... Gotta go up the hill. I need a cloak on my shaman here. I've accomplished what I need to do in Drustbar. So I'll get at least one upgrade. So I gotta go up the hill.
The witches are using charms to hex our flock as they hatch. Dispose of the charms and any inflow falconers you see before their influence spreads.
Yeah. Blah, 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 blah. Just passing through. Ignore me, just passing through. Ignore me, just passing through. Just passing through.
My people are threatened by a powerful foe in this area. Neutralize the threat.
What's with the lag? I don't need metal.
Forgive me.
All right, let's see. Crit haste 325 cloak. 43 crit, 60 haste. Exact same cloak. Didn't Titan Forge or anything. Well, I thought I left the party. No, I dismissed. All right. So let's fly over to Aramstan. Get my upgrade. So I tried to get a main hand weapon to Titan Forge, and then I tried to get a cloak to Titan Forge. Neither one of them Titan Forged. At least I can upgrade my belt, even if it's only 5 points. Now, if this one Titan Forges, if this one procs higher than a 340, that would be nice.
Ahoy!
It 345. Not much higher than it only forged once to a 345. But it's better than the 335 I was using. Probably didn't affect my 346. Yeah, it brought me up by 1 point. Alright. We got to do more Champions of Azeroth stuff. Nazmir, Valdoon, Stormsong Valley. That's where we're headed. Wait a minute. Yeah, start saying, I don't need Champions of Azeroth. Rep. I'm exalted with Orders of Embers now.
Good day to you.
What can you get exalted? I could get a fancy horse, a smoky charger. What's a smoky charger look like? Oh, it's 10,000 gold. That's ridiculous. I could get a 350 belt, so I could go up 5 more points. That's too funny. Royal Quartz Loop. More efficiently make a 300 ring. That's ridiculous. Who wants to make a 300 ring more efficient? Well, let's go 5 more points. See, the Warforged should have happened on one of the first 2 things. Do I want to spend 1,500 gold to go up 5 points? Gives me 5 more crit, 8 more intellect, more stamina. No. But 10,000 for a smoky charger? Who would do that?
Glory to House Waycrest.
No matter how cool it looks. But I am exalted with orders of embers now. So I went from a 335 to a 345 to a 350 belt. Hey, it's an upgrade. Upgrade's an upgrade. I don't mind spending 1,500 gold, but 10,000 for a mount? Oh, there's people who collect all the mounts and stuff. I don't even use the fancy mounts that I have. I've got some fancy mounts and I don't use them because I don't care. I don't care what my character looks like. That doesn't make me do more DPS. I don't care what my mount looks like. That doesn't make me do more DPS. Don't care about transmogrification. That doesn't make my character do more DPS. So who's next I might get exalted with? 7th Legion. I need to go back to that website and see if I've accomplished everything I need for phase 1 of flight. There's a website where you put in your server and your character name and it'll tell you what's left for phase 1 of flight. Cold Terran and Zandalar flight. I wonder if it's flight at both places or if it's only Cold Terran flight. You might not be able to fly over in Zandalar without doing something different, or you might not be able to at all unless you're a horde. I don't know. Don't know. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people are hosting me. I appreciate that. There are some people out there who appreciate a family-friendly streamer. I do these Champions of Azeroth not for rep, because I'm already exalted, but for Azeroth power. Azeroth power. Artifact power.
Several Azerite wounds lay exposed nearby. Use the Heart of Azeroth to mend them.
I'm stuck. I am stuck. I just helped. Didn't have to. I think I'm through on this side of the world. Nazmir, Voldoon. Nope, Terragard Sound. I got one over in Terragard Sound I can do. Ooh. Dwarf looks okay on a bumblebee. I can imagine what a Tauren looks like on a bumblebee. Or a male Draenei. Or a male Worgen. I don't play the big races. Don't need them clogging up my screen. Taking away my pixels. Blocking my field of view. The reason I fly over here is because I can water walk and run right over there. Straight shot. There could be a big crustacean over here that I have to avoid. Yep, there he is.
Some earth elementals have been infused with Azerite and are going crazy. Put them down and absorb the Azerite.
Stupid crab. Standing in the wrong place at the wrong time. $97%, of course.
Shame the Azeroth is driving the elements out of control. More reason for us to be putting an end to this.
Wait a minute. This is close by and gives me some Azeroth. Stuff to send to my paladin.
Wait, do you hear? Wait, not again! Kill it, quickly!
Oops. Hello, big guy.
There's someone in Fremont who can make a killing selling earplugs.
That got me, oops. That got me some Azeroth. But I also want to go take on this thing. Because, yeah, why not? Fun.
A large beast has dragged itself up onto the shore. I'm not sure where it came from, but it looks dangerous.
Push the button. Find the group. Hope they haven't already killed it.
A large beast has dragged itself up onto the shore. I'm not sure where it came from, but it looks dangerous.
No, they already killed it. We'll get the next one. Come back up. Come back up.
Pirates tell tales of a skeletal demon that lives in the sand. This is much better.
Junk. Just junk. Give me the junk. I can sell it for gold. Just junk. All right. Nazmir. Voldoon. I guess we go to Nazmir.
Fancy some bits and bobs?
Pencils and butts and bobs. Pencils and butts and bobs. Pencils and butts and bobs. Heart-shaped patronage. Jump!
Can I help you?
Yes, take me to... Where did I say I was going? Nazmir? Yeah.
Be careful.
Nope. Yep. Alright. Let's do this first, so I can run across water. Hey! I made it through the piranhas without them seeing me. Don't I have it targeted? No, I don't. Murlocs. Other creepy critters. Ooh. So where am I headed anyway? Across. I gotta go across. Somebody's been fighting hippos. Or the undead monstrosity just ate them. Killed them. Killed them without eating them.
I sense Azeroth nearby. And something drawing a great deal of power from it. You need to stop it. Excellent. I sense the power returning to Azeroth already.
Alright. I think that did it. It did it. Is there anything else I want to do while I'm over here? Yeah. How about back here? Yeah. Both of these grant Azeroth power. And Tortolan Rip. And 7th Legion Rip. Just for being over here doing quests. Hey, dwarf, what you doing walking around out here? There's a bunch of dwarfs walking around out here. So many dwarfs out here, you'd think we'd have a flight path.
Crotolan begins its life amidst great danger. These turtles here on the beach. Defend them as they make for the safety of the ocean.
Never fear. Quick Draw McGraw is here. Oh, yeah, this one's harder because of the bushes. You can't zoom back to get a better view. Crabs can come out of those bushes over there. Sneaky, sneaky crabs. This is harder. Got 2 crabs with 1 shot. Ah, stupid. Oh.
Made it to the water.
And the turtle didn't make it to the water. There he is. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Ah, he's moving fast. Glad he doesn't go after the turtles closest to him.
A turtle made it to the water.
You're welcome. Now let me loose. There we go. Hello, big guy. What you doing out here? That's what I call a shipwreck. Or a beached ship. Grounded.
I've collected many things over the years. See if you can match them. Blah, blah, blah. Get on with it.
Blah, blah, blah. Get on with it. Fireman's hat. Batman. Gem. Wisp. Pirate. Spike. Jaws. Batman. Mech. Mech. Gem. Spike. Nope. Where was Spike? There's Spike. Jaws. And Wisp. Pirate.
Well done.
Thank you. Artifact power. Do I run across the island? It's a bunch of raptors.
Naga, they've terrorized this world long enough. Put a stop to whatever they are doing.
No, not here for you, Naga. I will run through your territory, though. Just because I can. Arrgh. Where I'm headed's out here.
Be a dear and check it out. It could lead to something interesting.
Alright. What's this all about? Oh, I better respond with an okay. Or it'll just keep going beep every, well, only one more time. Okay. I can respond with an okay. Alright, where is this thing? I'm looking for an inforged water elemental. Enraged water elemental. Why wouldn't he be in the water instead of on this little island? That's just weird. If it's an air elemental or an earth elemental. Run around his little island. Shattered Hydra. Is there something I'm supposed to click on? Or is it just broken? Ah, I see it. I see it. It's just the same color as everything.
Great story to tell the others. Here's something for your efforts. Keep
Thank
it
you.
up.
earth elemental. I meant to bring out the fire elemental, but that's okay. Dismiss. Waste. Gold. Feet. War resources way down there. That's a long ways to go for some war resources. Gold. Some Azeroth power here. I think we're done. Let's go turn in this to Bronzebeard. Take a short break and then switch to my Shadow Priest. Let's visit this guy for a moment.
Finest wares and cold terrors right here.
Counter right there.
Stop by.
Stop by anytime.
Our world needs us, champion. Remember your duty.
1,000 artifact power. Let's go to the scrapper. And let's go mail some of this stuff. Wispy gets the cloth. And threads. Cloth and threads. Anya gets all this leather stuff. My paladin MacPal gets the ore. And the rest of this I'll put in the bank. Ghost Wolf.
Come, let us parley.
Okay.
Come back any time.
My Shadow Priest. All right. Take a break, and I'll be right back. All right. are stretched. Legs are stretched. Same stuff for Indrustvar. Could get a belt 340 or above. Ooh, very nice. Let's go to Drustvar. Do the same things all over again. I'm going here first. So, forgive the deja vu. Yeah.
Lord Admiral's favour, friend.
Forgive the deja vu. But we'll go do the same quests again. Get me an upgrade belt. I caught some Daredevil Season 3 on Netflix this weekend. It was awesome. Netflix has canceled Luke Cage and Iron Fist, so there won't be a Season 3 of those guys. I'd love to see a Heroes for Hire, but if that comes anywhere, it will be on Disney's streaming service probably. That's supposed to come out sometime next year, Disney's streaming service. Whew. So I got to replace my cape and my ring last night. $355. $355.
Some earth elementals have been infused with Azerite and are going crazy. Put them down and absorb the Azerite.
Might as well pick stuff up while I'm here. Don't need to just let it sit there. I hate that. Stupid goat. Stupid goat. Goat's giving me a harder time than the big old guy. Finally got rid of the stupid goat. See, when you go into void form, it releases an explosive blast of void energy. All enemies within 10 yards. Blah. That's why that goat got all upset. Stupid goat got all upset. %. Of course. Nope, don't need you, big guy. Not for 1%.
Shame that Azeroth is driving the elements out of control. More reason for us to be putting an end to this.
You mind your business, and I'll mind mine. Even what?
$371 is my neck piece. It's my best piece, my highest ranked piece. It's got crit, haste, and mastery on it. Good stuff. Yeehaw! Jump! Oh. I was trying to do this, levitate. But I swapped them so I could use health stones last night. So I jumped off that bluff and I was going, levitate, levitate, levitate. Nothing was happening. It's funny.
Over the years. See if you can match them.
Now I can levitate.
I believe we should trade with people of all races and creeds, except the Naga. Horrible creatures.
Fireman, pirate, Spike, Batman. Batman. Mech. Gem. Jaws. Pirate. Where was that pirate? Wisp. Jaws. Mech. Mech. Got lucky. Spike. Spike. Got lucky again. Pirate. Where was that pirate? Nope, that's Jaws. Here's the pirate. Fireman's hat. Wisp. Jaws.
Well done.
Thank you. Jump. This one next.
The Tortolian begins its life amidst great danger. Like these turtles here on the beach. Defend them as they make for the safety of the ocean.
Quick Draw McGraw is here. Just gotta lead them.
A turtle made it to the water.
Quick Draw McGraw.
A turtle made it to the water. Thank you, hero.
You're welcome. Now turn me loose. Thank you. Mick Mac and Mickey Moo.
Scouts have reported a dangerous enemy is lurking nearby. Take it out. We have the deepest flanks of my base. We can all sleep a little more easily tonight.
All right. Nope, don't need a cape. What do I need? What are my needs? Oh yeah, I wouldn't mind a main hand. Or a trinket. 325 plus trinket. Back. Full Dune. Tiergard Sound. How am I doing with... Let me go ahead and blow the whistle. With reps. My Tortolans are almost revered, just like all the rest. But nothing's close to exalted. So I'm shooting for... See, this will give me a new belt. Which is cool. So trinket and main hand. There's Azeroth powers. There's a trinket. 325 plus. Yeah. It could Warforge. What would you have to do? Pack leader. I wouldn't replace crit or haste with mastery, I don't think. .330 dagger. It's better than a 325 dagger. I don't know. Versatility and mastery. Haste, mastery, and avoidance. Just a hair more intellect. 24 more intellect. 9 more stamina. But I'd lose haste. And gain versatility instead. Yeah. Still pretty much 11% haste. No, 10%. You're just floating in the middle of nowhere there, bud.
skeletals have been infused with Azerite and are going crazy. Put them down and absorb their Azerite.
It's still dark.
Crap. Ah! The old tab targeting getting me. got a crab. I got 2 crabs. Not good. Let me get rid of these stupid crabs. Then I'll worry about the big guy again. This is risky. Didn't get any crabs that time. $94%.
Shame that Azeroth is driving the elements out of control. More reason for us to be putting an end to this.
I'm out of range.
Ooh, yes, yes, yes. I gave all my anchor weed away to the raid last night. Well, I gave a dozen away. Wasn't that big a deal, I guess. Oh yeah. Let's go get the
Wait, do you hear? Wait, not again! Kill it, quickly!
there's a crab nearby. Let's see if I can get away with. Oh, I aggroed a crab. Let's get rid of the crab first. Don't be silencing me. I got work to do.
You know, someone in Freehold could make a killing selling earbuds. A large beast has dragged itself up onto the shore. I'm not sure where it came from, but it looks dangerous. skeletal demon that lives in the sand. This is a much better explanation.
Give me that pointy leg segment. Thank you. All right. Full Dune. Full Dune. Storm Song Valley. That's where I'm headed.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Bring it down. Yeah. I got to throw 2 dots and then the fight was over. Wow. That mage did 18.8k.
Several Azerite wounds lay exposed nearby. Use the heart of Azeroth to mend them.
Quit slowing me down.
You did well, champion. I can feel Azeroth recovering her strength, thanks to you.
Yeah, I thought so. Oh, he was big old guy was chasing me. Didn't realize it. Don't care. Anything interesting over here? Nope. Not so much. I think it's time to go to the other island. Oh, I forgot to turn this in. Then I'll go to the other island. The old dope. Forgot to do this before I left
Ahoy!
Drustvar. Before I left Drustvar, I forgot to go turn that in.
Ahoy!
Ahoy. There we go. Got me an upgrade. Ooh, and it's got a socket. Do I want to waste my 40 intellect on this belt? I think so.
I can't quit that.
Oh, I gotta do this. There we go. Very nice. Very, very nice.
Don't get many travelers here.
Now it's off to the other island. How are my stats looking? Lots of stamina, but that's because of this guy. There we go. That looks better. So I'm at 112k. $17, $10, $23, $5. Got a little leech. Little leech going. Ooh. Okay. I think this is correct. Yep. That macro on my shadow word pain will cause my trinket to trigger. Increase your crit by 911 for 15 seconds every 2 minutes. That's why I've got a macro running here. Every 2 minutes, it'll trip that trinket auto-magically for me. Automatically. So where are we going? Here. Well, that gives me a 165% chance. So where am I going? I think Zoldazar.
Safe chance.
No, I didn't pick Zoldazar. Where did I pick? Nazmir? Oh, I did. Way out there. How about Voldoon? Wait, how about this one? Let's do that one instead. It's going to be a long flight, but I can stretch my legs. Give you guys a good view while I stretch my legs. Before I get glued to my chair. Become one with the chair. Stretch my legs. Still can't believe guy 4 floors below me right in the middle of my raid last night, I started smelling smoke. And then the fire alarms went off. So I had to leave the raid. 4 floors below me. I'm on the 7th floor. Down on the 3rd floor. Something on the guy's balcony caught fire. We put it out with a fire extinguisher. But it interrupted my raid. I was annoyed. Okay. I'm not a shaman. Get over as quickly as I can. Avoid the piranhas. Phew. I avoided the piranhas. But yeah. I didn't get to see exactly what caught on fire out on the guy's balcony, but alright, this is a little more difficult when you're not a shaman. I'll go around. I can see why everybody gets those strider mounts. So they can walk on water like a shaman. It's possible he had an illegal grill. We're only allowed electric grills.
Sense Azeroth nearby. And something drawing a great deal of power from it. You need to stop it. Excellent. I sense the power returning to Azeroth already.
Alright. Anything else I want to do while I'm out here? Do I want to do the Tortolan stuff? Grants me some artifact power. Is there an easy way over there? No. Not at all. Let's see. I need to go over here. It's going to be a long run, but it'd be nice to hit Exalted with Champions of Azeroth, just like my shaman is. Hello, hippos, just passing through. Get stuck in the bamboo. Just passing through. Making my way over to the road. Avoid the giant anaconda. Jump! There's the road I'm looking for. Go grab El Riverbed.
It's too far away.
There's one on the other side. One's enough. I avoided the crocodiles. Is there anything up there? Is it just a lookout tower? I think it's just a lookout tower. That one's too close to the crocodile. I'll take that one. I'll take that one. Back to the road. No thanks. I'm off to do the Champions of Azeroth quest on the other end of the zone. Got to go up to the intersection and turn left. I call this the intersection. Big old python. See the big old python? Mud lurker python. No need for a star moss. Here's the big intersection. Turn left. Check, see where the patrol is. There's the patrol. I avoided the patrol. There's a pet trainer. Out here in the middle of nowheres. Kind of weird. I'd like to get that river bud. I can't levitate over this muck. Something on that island over there. A siren stain. Oh, I see it. There's also an elite somewhere on that island. All right. Here's my shortcut across. Safe shortcut. Just no hostile mobs. Back on the road again. I just can't wait to get on the road again. Play music with my friends. Can't wait to get on the road again. Somebody fighting that guy? Yeah, somebody's fighting that guy. I'm not going to get there in time. Yeah, I did. Got there just in time. And got nothing out of it. Not surprising. Right there's where I'm headed. Azeroth.
Sense Those who would seek to abuse it for their own ends, you've got to stop them.
Somebody's cleared some of them.
It's too far away.
That's all I see, though. Now I got some work to do. Grab this before they respawn. There's a node here, and a node there. And a node there. Thank you. When several people are working an area, we all clear each other's nodes. It's nice. There's one over there. Wow. He's taking stuff out fast. It's crazy. Done.
Thanks to you. One step closer to curing Azeroth of her wounds.
But there's one just over there too that I gotta go. That I need to go get.
A survey crew has been trapped by the undead. Help them before it is too late.
Just passing through. Ignore the little gnome. Just passing through. Ignore the little gnome. Just passing through. Ah! Ignore the little gnome, just passing through. Ignore the little gnome, just passing through. Ignore the little gnome, just passing through. Thank you. I guess I look like a tasty morsel.
Those who would seek to abuse it for their own ends, you've got to stop them.
Sure. At some point, I'm going to run out of nodes. But not yet. They're starting to respawn behind them. %86. Come in.
Azeroth of her wounds.
Okay. That's it. That's everything. Let's go see what that's all about over there.
You cannot stop the sands from spreading.
Before I drill anything, this is what you going for, right?
Yep. That's it.
Drawers and doors.
That's it.
And we wanna center it in the drawers.
Yep.
See how they go on the doors right there.
That's fine there. I guess centered on the drawers is fine.
Okay.
It's thinner there. Does that matter?
No, because it's the box is there also.
Okay.
And stuff.
See, if you put it up above, it would be kind of hidden by the. Is it hidden by the overhang?
No,
No? I think that's where it should go then.
right here.
On all of them. Yeah, all the drawers right at the top where it's nice and thick. And what do you think?
I mean, that's people do them either way. It's really a person. Only problem I may run into.
Is it too thick up there?
No, it's just the box right there. The top edge of the box is about
Okay,
right in
then,
the middle.
then put it in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
the,
that's
but
where people typically.
but the cabinets have no problems with them on the edge. You know, the
No,
doors.
No.
Okay.
No, that's where they typically go right there on the cabinet.
All right. That'll work.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
He's installing all my hardware, my kitchen hardware, all my drawers and cabinets. Now, I'm tempted to go through here instead of around. I think there's a reason why I always go around. Yeah. Okay. I cut a shortcut through. That worked. As long as I can get back into out of combat. There we go. Those are the nickel finish, aren't they?
Yes.
Yeah. That matches everything else.
The brushed nickel.
Yep, brushed nickel. Matches all the other hardware. The faucet and stuff.
Be careful. There's a threat nearby. Keep calm and strike it down before it can escape.
Hey, don't be silencing me. Disorient.
Done well back in the Second War. Well fought.
Nah, I don't want to do that. I think I'm done over here. Sorry about squeaky noises. But he's installing all the hardware on my new cabinets and drawers.
Try not to make too much noise.
It's alright. I'm just letting him know what the noise is. Last night, I was raiding with about 20 other people, and the fire alarm in the building went off. And that makes my ears bleed, it's so loud. Not literally bleed, but it hurts. 3rd floor. Right below me, this unit on the 3rd floor, something on his balcony caught fire. I'm guessing he had an illegal grill. We're not allowed to use anything but electric grills.
Cries out in pain. The world must be.
But that's just a guess.
Who wants to adhere, mate?
Let's go visit the scrapper over here. All right, I'm gonna take an early midday break. So, thank you guys. Hope to see you again soon. YouTubers, see you in the next video.